One of the most dangerous phrases in ADAS is, "it passed calibration." On this Toyota Camry, you can see that we complete a calibration with incorrectly stored values, showing us that pass status alone does not guarantee accuracy. Today, I'll show you why process matters more than green check marks. Once you have your target in place, the first procedure is recognition camera target position memory. This means that you need to tell the camera that the target height and the target distance and the distance between the targets and the target size, as well as the pitch offset angle, are these values. These values may change from year to year. They may change from model to model. They most certainly will change from manufacturer to manufacturer. Today, we are only discussing Toyota, however. But if you're new to performing calibrations, you may skip this step because you may not check OE information. You may also think, oh, hey, if these values are wrong, well, then the calibration won't work and it won't go through. I'm here to tell you that that is not accurate. With the wrong values, this calibration still will go through. I'm here to show you that today. On this vehicle, in the front recognition camera menu, you will see recognition camera target position memory. This is where you should start and enter this information. But we're going to skip that step to see, hey, will this still work? Let's find out. Let's find out what happens afterwards. Once we start the recognition camera axis adjust, it will show us a spot where the target height, distance, and distance between targets is displayed for you. And it does tell you, listed below is the adjustment data currently stored in the ECU. Please make sure they match the values in the repair manual. You might assume if this doesn't match, the calibration won't go through. I mean, let's find out though. You can press next, assuming those values are correct, and you select the type of calibration you want to perform. In this instance, we did sequential recognition, and it will go through each step. Left side now. Now the right side. Now it tells you to cycle the key. We're going to do that. Now we're complete. Now, I had not realized this up until this vehicle, but you have a front recognition camera axis misalignment reading. A couple things are going on here. I just calibrated this car with the incorrect information in the recognition camera target position memory, and it went through. What does any of this mean? I don't think we have answers, but the calibration went through. I'm going to prove to you that it did. When running the front recognition camera axis misalignment reading, here's what happens. We are going to select our confirmation method. Once we do that, we'll proceed to the next screen. At this time, I'm using one-time recognition, not sequential like prior. Look at this. All of the values are 0. My target has not moved. What this is telling me is that I just recalibrated this vehicle with the incorrect recognition camera position memory and reset the variables for 0. How can that be true, or how do I know that to be true? Well, let's keep watching. I suspect this. Now I go to move the frame ever so slightly just to see if my readings change. Let's see what happens here. Now we're going to exit, restart, bring it back in, confirm. Look, our minor movements of the ADAS calibration target are showing up here now. That means that my prior calibration reset this module completely. I now taught it a new 0 based on measurements that weren't actually correct. This is how easy it is to make a mistake while performing an ADAS calibration. In this instance, I'm going to have to completely redo the calibration while inputting the correct digits.